Daredevil, the Netflix show, was recently launched. Matt Murdock is a lawyer and a vigilante. He's blind, however his other senses has been enhanced. When he was a kid, he was a victim of an unfortunate chemical spill. I might as well talk about the movie. I feel it's okay. I didn't like it at first. Yeah, the playground fight sucks. Bullseye was a decent villain. Ben Affleck wasn't horrible, he was just miscast. He's a better actor. I'm sure he'll be a good Batman. The director's cut is way better. I own it. It's partially Law and Order or a courtroom drama. Daredevil is good but not great. It's not a masterpiece or a holy grail or anything like that. It's well acted and generally well written. Charlie Cox plays Daredevil. He was good, not to my surprise. I'm sure a lot of people were pleased he doesn't speak in a raspy voice. This show is really violent and gritty. It makes the movie look like a kid's movie. Well, it kinda is since it's PG-13, well, the theatrical cut anyway. It doesn't feel like a superhero show. It naturally feels like a gritty crime drama. Well, that's what the creators were aiming for. Before the show came out, the showrunner said they were making it as a crime drama first, and it really shows. The show isn't action heavy. It has enough action. It's good. It's brutal. Daredevil doesn't kill anyone. Nobody gets their heads torn off. Well, there's a brutal bowling ball scene. I'll leave it at that. There's no shaky cam bullshit. The action's well choreographed. Obviously, a lot of planning were put into it. Maybe the rehearsals lasted hours. Vincent D'Onofrio plays Wilson Fisk, the main villain. Oddly enough, he doesn't call himself Kingpin. He calls himself that in the movie and the comics. He wants to save the city, which I think is weird. Maybe that's his goal in the comics. Like a lot of villains, you really don't want to mess with him. If you spill his beer or borrow one of his cigars, well, he'll nail your ass. Scott Glenn plays Stick, Daredevil's mentor. He's not in the movie, however, he's in the spin-off Elektra, which sucked. He's blind, he's a martial artist. He's a douche, he's a harsh mentor. Obviously, they're not new, but I feel they're unusual for heroes or anti-heroes. He's an interesting character. He's willing to kill people, unlike Daredevil. He's in only one episode. I thought he would be in 2 or 3. Yes, Matt Murdock has plenty of screen time, but the show focuses more on other characters. Wilson Fisk, Karen Page, and Ben Urich. Karen is Matt's secretary. Ben is a reporter for the Daily Bugle. Their storylines are boring for the most part. I could be wrong because I didn't watch every scene, that's how I roll. Without spoiling anything, one episode focused on Wilson's childhood. That was interesting. So yeah, Daredevil is a good show, but it's not one of my favorites. I honestly prefer Arrow and Flash. Disney owns Marvel, and yet they're allowing Marvel to create mature content, mature shows. More Netflix shows are on their way. Daredevil has been renewed for season 2. Hopefully Bullseye will show up. The showrunner expressed interest in making a Punisher show. That's cool. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Avengers Age of Ultron comes out next week. I'm pumped for it. I allowed myself to watch 3 reviews. They were positive. I'll talk to you later.